So, I'll call this an addendum to the Witch Wars video because Uncle Birch comes from the Bardic School and we teach by story. My favorite movie of all time. You can find it on YouTube, and I suggest you watch it. It's called Land and Freedom. You got to watch it in little pieces, but you can play the whole thing. The movie's very suppressed in the United States. It's very hard to find. Now, the story is about the Spanish Civil War, the Spanish Revolution, whatever you want to call it. It depends on which side you were on. But the communists and the anarchists from many lands went to Spain by themselves without any organization whatsoever to fight the fascists. Now the communists and the anarchists, they don't agree on a whole lot, but they found two things that they could agree on. And one was that the working class should be in control of the country. Communists, anarchists, they both believe in that kind of thing. And two, they hate fucking fascists. The first person to punch a fucking Nazi in the face is always an anarchist, historically. So they fought together against the fascist Franco, and they did pretty well. Unorganized, without any weapons supply, just fucking people from all over the world going to fight in somebody else's civil war against fascism. Now, spoiler alert, those of you that don't know your history, late in the game when the communists and the anarchists were doing a really good job defeating fascism, the communists pulled a power grab and tried to take over. Now here's the lesson for you witches out there. There may be a time for y'all all to turn on each other and have your little witch wars and stuff. That should come after the battle. It's like in World War II, we didn't start fighting with Stalin until it was about seizing portions of Berlin, because the war was over. So then these people that were kind of, on shaky ground, well, then they could fight with each other. But this is why the communists and the anarchists didn't defeat the fascists, because they turned on each other. And then you've got, the fascists shooting at the anarchists and shooting at the communists and the anarchists shooting at each other. And eventually, the whole thing falls apart. So there may be a time for your petty disagreements to come about, but not until we stop Christians, the church, from stealing our free speech, stifling our people. Solidarity